Alright guys, tugenda kwogera ku line spacing and paragraph spacing. It is very important abaana abasoma Microsoft Word to know about line spacing and paragraph spacing. It is very, very important. So, document yonna yonna mujjukire, keep in mind eba ne line spacing ne paragraph spacing. So omuntu asobola okugamba nti okay, tulina document ino, make it professional. Arranging a line, increasing the line, your paragraph over your line. How do you go over that? We can see this is the first line. For example, line N. Okay. This is our first line. Let me show you. This second line, this one is, for example, eno line esooka neno line 1 eno 2. Kyebayita line spacing eno space between these two lines. That space there is called line spacing. Line spacing. Line spacing. Kyebayita paragraph spacing. Paragraph spacing is space between paragraphs. So this line is paragraph spacing. Paragraph spacing. Eno paragraph emu eno yakubiri. Line between here is paragraph spacing. So how do you deal with paragraph spacing and line spacing in Microsoft Word? It is very simple. It is very simple, don't forget. So to deal with line spacing, paragraph spacing, of course you begin by selecting. Begin by selecting the text whether I'm working with space. It could be the entire space or it could be just few spaces, few paragraphs. So you need to understand ngenda kukola paragraph over spacing over line spacing and tandikirawa. Let's assume twagala ku increasing line spacing and paragraph spacing eya paragraph zino okuva wano paka wano. Tugenda tandika nga selecting these 3 paragraphs. And then what happens, go to the ribbon, not down the steps, go to the ribbon, click on layout tab or page layout tab. Abaina office omukadde. When you reach here, nonya wali command eliko paragraph. From here to now wali simple. You can work from here, but keep in mind when you are dealing with only paragraphs. Let's say if I increase here, it is increased, you will see paragraph is very increased. Before there's a paragraph, so if I click on, we say layout, sorry. If I click on before, ojakulabanga paragraph esoka guli ekola ki yegejja. If I increase paragraph space and esoka gulu yegejja. Therefore, want to chigwa the right way, you'll come here to paragraph command, again paragraph settings. Waliwo ka point once in the right corner, click on it, ekutwala mu paragraph settings. A dialog box will appear if you click on that pointer. And this is the trick. Focusing only here on our spacing. Focusing on one side spacing. I mentioned one side is on the left side over dealing on a paragraph spacing. Like you can see to GSM 18, you can reduce the spacing before paragraph spacing. That's 6. At after every paragraph, points make a spacing. We can say, let's make it 30. 30 that means it's going to be big. 36 is going to be bigger. You can see here in the preview how it's going to look. So if it's 32, it means the paragraph spacing is going to be extremely big. Let us see the results. Let's leave it 42 there. And then from here on the right side, one word line spacing. To get me, this side is paragraph spacing, this side is line spacing. From here, always I tell you, you should keep it in exactly. We have so many other options here, like exactly, we have at least, we have multiple, we have single. I suggest you keep it in exactly. And then from here, you can determine which points. The more you increase the points, the more the size your line spacing. So if I make 13, you can see even in the preview, lines are going to be bigger, line spacing is going to be bigger. So let's keep it in 17 and we click OK to see what it's going to look like, how it's going to look like. As you can see, the paragraph spacing is extremely big. And even the line spacing, nazo nene. To keep it professional, what if assume backward the interview and they're telling you to reduce the paragraph spacing and the line spacing to reduce them? Kugambia, we said you have to first select the document over the text you want to work on. Let us say we are going to select these 3 paragraphs. Then instead we go to the ribbon, we click on layout tab, and then we go to paragraph command, and again a pointer in the right corner, down right corner, we click paragraph settings. We said here we are dealing with the paragraphs. So we see the paragraph spacing is too big, we can now reduce. Not question pointers, we can reduce. The more we reduce, it shows you here. So we can make it at least 12. Let's go and make it 12. Sorry, let's make it 12. And then line spacing, we said keep it in exactly. It is 17 points. We can make it at least. Reduce the spacing, but don't over reduce. Let us make it at least 13 or 14. Okay. The spacing between each line. If you make it 14, keep in mind the preview is there. You can always see from here. You can view from here to see there how your work is going to look like. And then after you can click OK. So coming back here, we can see now our paragraph spacing has reduced and the line spacing has as well reduced. So that's all about paragraph spacing and line spacing. It is very important to raise. Note that. Thank you so much for your attention. See you in our next chapter.